of golden age.
Generation of golden age.
In this chapter, we studied about the major reaction of Indian tribals towards the rule of British East India Company. And the same chapter, we also studied about the various tribal groups in India and how the tribal group or the life of tribal group were very badly affected because of the laws passed by the British East India Company. And apart from that, in this also we studied about one of the greatest tribal leader of present day
Birsa
Jharkhand,
Munda.
that is Birsa Munda. So Birsa
Sir, Birsa
Munda,
Munda.
tribal leader of Jharkhand, who successfully organized the people against the
British.
Bhikkhus or the foreigners or the British. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
these are the major points which we have to remember from this chapter. Okay, we'll move
Birsa
by one.
Munda.
So Birsa Munda was born in the year NA 1895, was roaming in the Chota Nagpur region of Bihar. Chota Nagpur, this Chota Nagpur plateau, it is very famous for mineral resources. Okay, even today, the major steel industries like Tata Birla Steel Industries, they are all
Sir, Birsa
in
Munda, he
and
was
around
born
this Chota Nagpur, Chota Nagpur plateau. So Chota Nagpur plateau is very popular today for the abundant availability of resources. So people believed Birsa has the incarnation of God, and he was appointed to save the people from the trouble and free from slavery. So people of Chota Nagpur plant, they started seeing Birsa as the god. Birsa was born in a family of Mundas, a tribal group lived in Chota Nagpur region. And he was considered as the god because of the mystical powers, because he had a few magical powers. By using those magical powers, he used to solve the problems of the people or help the people who are in deep trouble. Okay. Now, when we compare the tribal groups in India and the Indian traditional caste system, what is the difference between tribal group system and the caste system in India? In India,
Sir,
the caste system is based on the profession. It is started like that: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. This
yes, sir.
system of casteism was
Shudraka.
started with the profession. Those who are related to the worshipping of God and involved in the temple administration, they were called as Brahmins. Those who are involved in protection of the kingdom, they were called Kshatriyas. Those who are involved in trading, they are called Vaishyas. Vaishyas means trader group. And
Yes, sir. Who are in
the
the
community which helped all the above three communities,
slave?
they were called as Shudras.
Shudra, sir.
Initially,
Shudra.
there was no watertight compartment. Like today, we are all belongs to a caste and religion by birth. But those days, caste and religion was not by birth; it was by choice. But this caste system of ladder of caste system, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, this was not there in the tribal group. The tribal group mainly depend on the kinship, that is their blood relations. So the tribal groups generally, even though they live in the same forest area, but they were deeply different in their practices. Okay. And not only practices, even their worshipping of God. Many tribals they were worshipping, they were called Vaishnavas. They were worshipping Vishnu. And few were, of course, worshipping nature God. Like if you go to tribal area, they worship tree, plant, animals, river, all this. This is a very common because they feel that these natural resources are the resources which made their life. So that is how the tribal population even today live in India in a very simple form, but very close to the nature. Take for example, we from the cities, we live in a artificial environment. Means we don't grow food. We purchase food from the market. We purchase grocery from the market. We purchase vegetables from the market. And most of these vegetables and groceries, they are not in a good form because they are not very fresh. But compared to that, tribals are very lucky because their needs are minimum. Always understand, when your needs are minimum, you can be very happy in life. For
sir.
example, you purchased a
Elderly like sir.
cycle, you wanted a car, you purchased a car, you wanted a bus, you purchased a bus, you wanted a helicopter, you purchased a helicopter, you wanted aeroplane. So unhappy always. But the tribal population lived in a very simple life. Even today, the same thing. Now let us understand what are the major occupation done by the tribals. That is about zoom cultivation. Zoom cultivation or shifting cultivation. What is zoom cultivation or shifting cultivation? Where the tribal people cleared a particular forest land, and after clearing a particular forest land, they burnt the small plants of that area, which is used as a manure, and of course that they used to forecast the seeds where they understood that those crops, sir, sir. ಯಾರು ಆಯ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ So the zoom cultivators are those people who not cultivated in a fixed land. Okay, and most of them cultivated only those crops which can be harvested in a minimum period of time, maybe 1 to 2 months, and those crops which may not require artificial irrigation. Artificial irrigation means the irrigation from the well, bore wells or canals. The irrigation only from the natural water, that is from the rainfall, that is enough. Such plants only they started growing. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So most of the cultivations of zoom cultivation, it is also called as uh, shifting cultivation. So name itself says that it is shifting cultivation. What is shifting here is the place of cultivation is shifted. We have Today we have permanent cultivation system. Permanent cultivation system means we have a piece of land which belongs to us, and we regularly cultivate in that particular land. We are not supposed to change our place of cultivation because that is not permitted. But shifting cultivation is very commonly found in the forest regions because generally forest belongs to the government. Today shifting cultivation is banned because shifting cultivation is considered as very
Sir, your voice is breaking.
unscientific. What happened to voice?
Sir, it is
The audio is
breaking, sir.
breaking.
Breaking.
Sir, network bandwidth was low that time, sir, so it was cracking.
That happens. It
So
is
in
not
between it
continuous,
was
na.
breaking, sir. Now it is okay.
It is not continuous, na.
We can hear, sir. Yes, sir, we can hear, sir.
Now is it okay? Now is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Some bad.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ठीक है. So zoom cultivation or shifting cultivation generally observed by the tribals. The second profession by the tribals is nothing but hunter gatherers. So name itself suggested that hunting and gathering of forest products. I met him in the morning. So what is hunter gatherers means the demand of the tribals were very simple. So whenever they feel hungry, they used to hunt animals for their survival. And there were few tribal groups. They were gatherers, means they were collecting forest products. And most of the forest products collected and they were sold in the market. So hunter gatherers also a a group of tribal community. Now what are the forest products generally collected from the tribals? One is honey, they popularly collected. Then few forest product including
Wax and wax.
the leaf, tendu leaves, or kusum flower, palash flower,
Beetle.
bamboo. So
Woods, sir.
many tribals
Sir, woods.
they were involved in collecting forest product. But here you have to very clearly understand that collecting forest product doesn't mean you cut the wood, sandalwood, and sell in the market. That is not permitted. Only the forest product which can be sold in the market, which was permitted in the
And
initial
also
stage.
with
Okay, so
yes,
that
sir.
is the second
Gum, sir,
profession.
gum.
Okay, this map explains about the tribal groups. Please remember all the tribal groups because since it is an MCQ pattern, for example, I can ask Banjara tribal group is from which state? Kuki tribal group is from which state? Have you heard about Kuki tribal group? Not heard.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Naga tribal groups?
Sir, Nagaland.
Naga from Nagaland.
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 Naga tribal groups is
Nagaland, sir.
not only Nagaland, they are from even from Assam also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mohanto, Bishwas, all those. Okay. The tribal groups. So this map, go through the map, those who have the textbook. Otherwise, of course, you can go through in my PPT. Okay, the second profession which we studied, that is about hunter-gatherers or the collection of forest products. My network got it. Error now. Okay. So apart from the hunter gatherers, few tribal groups worked as the laborers in some places wherever there was a need for the laborers. So Baigas saw themselves as a people of the forest and the dignity of labor. Okay. Apart from that, there were few tribal groups, they were involved in settled cultivation. So what is a settled cultivation? Means same, cultivating in a fixed land area is called as settled cultivation. Okay. Gonds, Santalis, Munda, Orans were few important tribal groups. Santali tribal group is one of the largest tribal group. Gonds is also one of the largest and powerful tribal group. Orans is also one of the famous tribal group. Okay. Now we will discuss about one more profession which the tribals used to do, that is pastoral nomads. Few tribal community even today they are called as pastoral nomads. Means the tribal community depending on the livestock like sheep, goat, cow, buffalo, camels, and they sell the products in the market and they survive because of the livestock. So most of these pastoral nomads, they are called pastoralists. Pastoral nomads are those people who move from place to place in search of pasture or fodder for the animals. That's why they are called pastoral nomads. Nomads means who move from place to place for some reasons. Okay. Gypsies are different. Gypsies means those who wander. They are called gypsies. But pastoral nomads generally move along with their livestock or the cattle. Few examples are given here. Gujjars of Punjab, Labadis of Andhra Pradesh, Gaddi shepherds of Kulu Manali, Gujjar Bakarwals of Kashmir, Kurubas of Karnataka. They are all pastoral nomads. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me which are the three professions of tribal group?
Shifting cultivation,
Cultivators, hunter
Hunters
and
and
gatherers,
gatherers,
and pastoral nomads, agricultural laborers.
Pastoral nomad.
Okay. Zoom cultivation, then hunter gatherers, then few worked as a labor, and the fourth one which we studied is pastoral nomads.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When we okay. Now let us understand what happened to the tribal groups because of the British laws. Now British passed the Forest Tribes Act. According to the Forest Tribes Act passed by the British considered the tribal group who move from place to place as criminals. So the Criminal Tribes Act passed by the British forced the tribal community to settle down in a particular place and look after agricultural work. So that is the major reason why the tribal group started settling down in a particular place and involved in settled cultivation. So settled cultivation is nothing but the British laws. I'll explain two laws. I just named two laws. One is the Criminal Tribes Act. Then the Forest Acts passed by the British. Because Forest Acts passed by the British, in which British divided the forest into reserve forest, protected forest, and social forestry. Reserved forest is nothing but today we call them as what? What is the name of reserved forest today by the according to the government of India?
National park.
Very good. It's a national forest. Today we call it as a national forest. Like Bandipur National Forest is there, Kudramukh National Forest is, Bandhavgarh National Forest is there. There are a lot of national forests in India. What do you mean by national forest? This particular forest area is completely under the control of government. Inside the national forest, nobody is allowed to settle down or construct their house. Even hunting of animals, cutting of forest, cutting of plants, nothing, no activities allowed in the national forest. If you travel in a Kudramukh National Forest, when you enter the national forest, the forest department will issue a temporary pass for you. Means if you are visiting the place of Shringeri Sharada with Pete temple, and within 4 hours you should reach the another point because it is hardly 25 to 30 kilometer distance is there, but the time is given 4 to 4 within 4 hours. The person who entered the national forest should reach the exit point and deposit that pass. This is how they monitor the movement of vehicles. In case if a vehicle is not crossed in a stipulate means in a fixed time, then they will immediately involve into search operation. So national forest, living inside the national forest, collecting the forest products in the national forest, is considered as crime. Today, why the national forests are considered as national property? These are all started by the British, because the British forest laws dividing the forest into reserved forest, protected forest, social forestry made many tribal communities to leave their uh, basic things of life.
Sir, is there any difference between wildlife sanctuary and national forest, sir?
Wildlife sanctuary is generally a forest which is exclusively reserved for one particular animal, like the single horned rhinoceros, which
Yes, sir.
where it is
Kaziranga National Park,
Kaziranga National Park.
Assam.
Yeah, Assam. Because that particular breed is that particular animal is naturally found in that particular place. Means that atmosphere is good for the survival of that animal. Like Royal Bengal tiger. Royal Bengal tiger is comfortable in that particular place. You cannot bring a polar bear and make the polar bear comfortable in Bijapur. Not possible.
Yes, sir.
Those are taking care of pets in the home also. Take for example, there is a dog called Russian Husky. You know it?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
A
Yes,
few,
sir.
yeah. Those,
Sir, it is
they are,
only in cold regions.
they are the dogs which are very comfortable in the cold region. So in summers and all, if you don't have AC in your home, these dogs will suffer a lot, because that is the climatic condition. Even the cats are there, like Persian cats. Even there's a breed of cats belongs to Britain. Those cats, even only few airports in India you can bring those cats. Only Delhi airport is permitted to bring those cats. Even a cat, it may look very silly for you, but there are certain places where it is very difficult. For example, you are from Bijapur or you are from Gulbarga. If you settle down in Mangalore or in some parts of Kerala, initially you will have a lot of problem, because almost 6 months there is a continuous rain in Kerala. So you may feel very uncomfortable. What is this everyday rain issues? Same problem was there when initially I landed in Bijapur. I felt it is completely a dry area. Like how we face problem, the same way the animals also. Wildlife sanctuaries generally uh, meant for certain animals. Biosphere reserves.
Yes.
Biosphere reserves means few plants like Western Ghats. Western Ghats is one particular place, means the Ghat regions where medicinal plants are available. So that is a biosphere reserve. Like we have biosphere reserve, we have the wildlife sanctuary, we have bird sanctuary, we have national forest. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And few safaris are there. Okay. Few safaris, natural safaris, or like if you try Tavarekoppa in Shivamogga, you can see the lion safari. Okay. But if you visit some parts of Tanzania and Kenya, these places, where you, if you travel, you naturally see lions, tigers, and all. That is not man-made safari. That is natural forest area. Whereas in some places in India, the wild animals are, they are inside the forest area, and we are inside a vehicle. So we try to move and we feel that those animals are moving freely. But it is not very freely, because they got a boundary wall. They cannot cross the wall. But if you go to Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, few African countries, then you can see all these wild animals are very, very freely moving without having any bondage. Hope you are with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
forest,
sir.
forest loss and impacts I explained to you.
The problem with it.
Hazari Bagh. Okay, Birsa Munda. Now Birsa Munda saw Dikkus as the people who involved in exploitation. So according to Birsa, Dickus means the foreigners or the British. And he said that there should be always, we should fight against the Dickus so that it is considered as mulk ki ladai. It is told here, it is, you are fighting for your own country to make the country freedom. And to fight against the British, Birsa felt that first we should purify ourselves. How to purify ourselves means we should not involve in taking alcoholic drinks, or we should not be taking any kind of drugs. So without, if you not take any kind of alcoholic drinks or drugs, then we can purify ourselves. When we are purified ourselves, then we can, it is easy to fight against the outsiders, that is the British. Birsa Munda was very much against the Christian missionaries, because the Christian missionaries who were involved in large scale conversion of Hindus into Christianity. Okay, but Birsa Munda initially got an education in the Christian missionary schools only, and he also had a lot of contact with the Vaishnava preacher. Vaishnava means those who worship Vishnu. They were called Vaishnava. So finally, Birsa demanded that there should be need to bring golden age, that is called Sat Yug. This question was there in the earlier monthly test or PT test, I think. I think monthly test it was there. What is the meaning of Sat Yug? Sat Yug means the age of truth. Okay. So Birsa Munda urged the people to work to bring the Satyug or the age of truth. And
Yes, sir. Age of truth.
he was inspiring people to work for that. People slowly started believing Birsa Munda as the incarnation of God, and they believed that there is an establishment of Munda Raj, and in the Munda Raj, the chief or leader of the Munda Raj will be the Birsa. So this is the level of faith on a tribal leader in that particular place. When British understood that Birsa Munda is successful in uniting Indians against the British, and British arrested him in the year 1895 and kept him in jail for 2 years, and Birsa died in jail because of disease.
1900, sir. Because of cholera and
Yeah, because of disease.
yes, sir.
Okay, so he died. So he considered, or he called British as Ravanas or Europeans as Dickus, and he requested Indians to fight against them. So in the year 1900, Birsa died due to cholera, and slowly the Munda Raj or the Birsa's movement, they started fading up. But if you visited Jharkhand today, Birsa Munda got a very, very popular name, because considered as modern leader of Jharkhand, and lot of importance is given to the personality, because like Alluri Sitaram Raju, even several movies done in his name in Andhra Pradesh. Consider like how we have Sangoli Rayana in Karnataka. Same way, Birsa Munda also given a lot of importance in that particular
In
state of Jharkhand.
sir,
So
in
this is about that
Jharkhand.
particular chapter. Can you answer this? British described the tribals as
Savage.
savage. Okay. The method of
Savage.
sowing seeds and zoom cultivation is known as,
Catering.
very good. The tribal chiefs got dash titles in Central India. And
Land titles.
Sir, land, sir. They got the land.
British went to work in the dash of Assam. Tribals went to work.
Plantation of Assam and the
Tea plantation
coal
of Assam and mines in Bihar.
yes, sir. Coal mines in Bihar.
Answer
Coal
it.
mine.
British described as a wild and savage, broadcasting or scattering. Indians got they got land titles, worked in tea and mines. Okay. True or false? Zoom cultivation, plowed tools and saw seeds. It's a false.
False.
Because it is done by whom? It is done by whom? It is done by the settled cultivators, not by the Zoom cultivators. Okay.
Yes.
Then what is the second one? Cocoons were brought from the
True, sir.
Santhales. It is
True, sir.
true.
Sir.
Birsa urged the followers to purify themselves. It is also true.
True, sir.
Because Birsa believed that if you want to fight against evil, first we should remove the evil from us. That's a great thought, you see. He said that you fight first, that is even Gandhiji in the latest stage said that to fight against the enemy, first we should be very pure in our thoughts and actions. When we are not pure in thought and action, then we cannot fight. That is, Gandhiji called it an inside enemy. Like राग द्वेष कामा क्रोध लोभ मद मत्सर वो सब रहता है ना, jealous, stomach fire, so all these things. So Gandhiji also said the same thing. You fight first against your own enemies. Once you conquered your own enemies, means inside, then you can conquer the world. British wanted to preserve the tribal life of India. Is it true?
No,
Yes.
sir. False.
It is false.
False, sir. False.
Because British wanted to destroy it. That's the reason why they passed several laws.
Preserve the tribal way of life. No, sir. False.
Okay then. So hope, is there any doubt in this chapter?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay then.
Sir, Ahoms are also the tribal, sir.
Ahoms. Ahoms is a very powerful tribal community even today. Ahoms, they are meant for the certain witchcraft and techniques, and most of them they are involved in animal sacrifice. One of the deadliest tribal communities in India, like Kuki, Naga tribal groups, they are very dangerous tribal groups.
If somebody goes into the territory, they will kill them with the arrows, sir.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
They prick them to an arrow, and those arrows are generally have a coating of poison coat.
Poison, sir.
Yeah,
Poisons of snake.
yeah, poison generally. And the same Andaman Nicobar, Jarawa tribal communities. The few tribal communities they are very dangerous in the sense because they feel that the civilized
They came
people,
to occupy their area. They
Can't
think that we
arrest them,
came
sir.
to occupy their areas.
okay,
Can't
you see a tribal community called Masai Mara. Masai Mara, a very large, world's largest tribal community. You know, Masai Mara tribal community. Even they use, some of them they hire helicopters for spreading for spraying pesticides in the forest, the area which under, and they drink blood of cow. Okay, the few tribal groups have a very different practices.
Yeah.
Even in Kenya, there is a tribal community
Pig.
which, if someone in their group was killed by any civilized population, means if any civilized person entered their area and killed the one person from their community, and they will make sure that the dead body, of course, they will not do the final rites of that dead body. They will keep that dead body as it is till that person is identified and killed, and they will do a layers of some kind of medicinal things so that they will keep that body without in a decomposed position and all. So there are a lot of practices by the tribal community. Whenever you get a time, you just Google and see it. Because sometimes what happens, no, we feel we are the most civilized ever lived in this earth. but sometimes it may not be true. There may be more intelligent than us. Of course, they cannot use your Android mobiles and laptops, but they are expert in their own domain.
Field.
Okay then, take care.
Yes, sir.
See you
Thank you, sir.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.